A win for religious freedom in one of the remaining blockbuster cases facing the U.S. Supreme Court this term. The justices handing a Christian baker from Colorado a win by a 7-2 margin after the baker declined to make a wedding cake for a same-sex couple due to his religious objections.
Joining us now in his first cable TV interview since the decision, owner of Masterpiece Cake Shop, Jack Phillips, and attorney with Alliance Defending Freedom, Kristen Wagner. Great to have both of you on. And most importantly, your response, Jack. I mean, that was a big day yesterday, a win for you. How do you respond?
It was a big win. It was a big win for us, and now we're just looking forward to hopefully getting back into the wedding business, and we'll see how the court ruling affects that.
Wait a minute, you're going to get back into the wedding business?
I got into the bakery business. One of the main reasons is because I love doing wedding cakes.
Okay.
And the Colorado Civil Rights Commission took that away from me, and now hopefully we can get back and do the baking that I love.
And you say that, and Kristen, he says they took it away from him because he would not make the cake for the same-sex couple. He felt it flew in the face of his religious holdings. And so the state of Colorado said, if you're going to be a baker, you can't make cakes anymore?
Well, it said a whole lot more than that, and Justice Kennedy reflected that in the majority decision. Jack loves and serves anyone who walks in his store, all walks of life, but he has never promoted all messages through his cakes. So he's declined a number of different cakes, Halloween messages, cakes that would celebrate divorce. So this was just one of many different cakes that he will not bake because his cakes, he sketches, sculpts, and hand designs artistic expression.
What do you say to people, Jack, who'd say, that's a bad business decision? You're always going to have someone you disagree with. You're always going to have people that you don't like. Ultimately, isn't it about making money for your business?
Ultimately, I serve everybody who comes in the store. I just don't create cakes with every message that people ask me to create for.
So who are the people that you say no to?
Like Kristen just said, I don't do cakes for Halloween. I wouldn't make cakes that would be anti-American or that would disparage people in any way. Including people who identify as LGBT. If somebody asked me to do a cake like that, then I would tell them no.
But I've read that you do sell birthday cakes to gay folks. You sell cookies and everything else.
Yeah,
just
I told
wedding
these two
cakes.
gentlemen when they came in that day, I'll sell you birthday cakes, cookies, brownies. I'll make you custom cakes. I just can't do this cake because of the message.
So they ruled specifically on your case yesterday, and I think there is this hunger in the country for the Supreme Court to make a broader decision about religious freedom and what that means for every baker out there, every business owner, for if they have people they want to serve or don't want to serve, that there is an understanding across the board.
Well, the court didn't address the free speech issues in Jack's case, but it did issue a broad ruling on religious freedom. It said that the government cannot express religious hostility, and that there's no place for that kind of hostility in a pluralistic society. It was a very strong ruling that said people of good faith are on both sides of this debate, and both sides deserve the same protections under the Constitution.
So, Kristen, explain how the Colorado Commission was hostile toward Jack.
But let me count the ways.
Okay.
You know, as Justice Kennedy said in the majority decision, they compared Jack's religious beliefs to those of slave owners and perpetrators of the Holocaust. They said that he was engaging in despicable rhetoric. He holds the beliefs that Jewish, Muslim, Catholic, Protestant people of faith hold throughout this country. Millions of Americans hold these beliefs.
Wow.
They also applied the law in an uneven-handed manner. Those cake designers who were asked in other situations to design cakes criticizing same-sex marriage, they got off scot-free. The commission said they had First Amendment rights, but not Jack.
And so that's what the Supreme Court ruled. That's why they refer to it as ruled narrowly. They essentially what they're saying is, forget about the cake. The commission treated you unfairly.
Yeah. So this has been an almost 6-year journey for you, Jack.
6 years.
Almost 6 years. What has the response been in your town, where you're from in Colorado?
The response of the community has been overwhelmingly supportive. I believe that our community has realized how important this case is and how important it is to protect the freedom of creative professionals like myself to be able to live and work.
So people are still coming into your bakery and buying stuff?
Yeah, yeah. We just don't create every cake that every message.
Sure, but you want to get back into the wedding business, and you know there's going to be another challenge. You know, first day that's going to happen.
Well, but we have to remember the commission's order below, he lost 40% of his family business, of his family income. He lost 6 of his 10 employees. It's been a crushing blow to him financially. But imagine the fact that for the last 6 years, he's had death threats. His wife's been afraid to go to work. on a daily basis as a result of this. He lives by his convictions, and we all want that
But
freedom.
see, those are the reasons why you wouldn't go back into the wedding cake business. But for you, that's why you are going to.
Yeah, hopefully we'll look at what the court's ruling is and make sure that we're in compliance with that, because I want to be good at that. But I'm looking forward to getting back into the wedding business. That's one of the main things that I opened the shop for.
Well, yesterday was a win for you and what you've been fighting for almost 6 years. Great to have you on the couch this morning, Kristen, Jack.
Thank you.
Good luck.